Welcome back to Pop Culture Theory. I am Saccora, and we are here today on New Comic Book Day to go over our comic book picks of the week for March 21st, 2018. Now, it is a bit of a Marvel-heavy week here, so I thought I'd start off by highlighting one of our Marvel picks of the week. I've got 5 comic picks of the week and 2 special mentions I want to go over this week. We're also going to do a little touch on the market this week and see where some of the comic books are and keep following some of these market trends that have been going on. With all that being said, I'm Saccora, and you guys can find me around the web at facebook.com/Saccora and on Twitter at twitter.com/Saccora. You can also find Pop Culture Theory around the web at YouTube, of course, and on Facebook at Pop Culture Theory and Twitter at Pop Culture Theory. Check us out on those platforms. We also have a website we're going to be getting up and launching really soon here. With all that being said, let's go ahead and start right away. Gonna set the other ones to the side, and we're gonna talk just about Thor number 705, or the Mighty Thor number 705. If you haven't been following the Mighty Thor, then you might not know, but this is the Death of Jane Foster final issue, or the Death of Mighty Thor. So I specifically chose this art germ variant here, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys just a couple things. For those who haven't been following, Jane Foster took over as Thor a while back there, and you guys can see there the whosoever holds the hammer of Thor, if she be worthy. So when it switched over to the female, they put an S in front of the he be worthy. So anybody who hasn't been following that has been under a rock. This has been Jane Foster as Thor for about 2 years now. But some spoilers ahead in all of these, as in all of my videos here, but we've all known she was sick with cancer, and it was a long time coming, and here is that final page. Go ahead and share it with you guys. Kind of gave you that first and last page, and it's not really that big of a spoiler if you've been following the series, but Jane Foster is going to be heading out. I'm in between whether they're actually going to return Thor to Mjolnir or not, but Jane Foster is passing away at the end of the issue here. That being said, there are multiple covers, including this beautiful art germ variant. There's also the Virgin art germ variant with none of the words on it, and there is a 1 in 50 variant that is also really nice. The art germ is going for about double price already. In some places you can still get it at that $3.99 cover price. Let's go ahead and move on to our next book. I'm going to try to break up the Marvel a little here because we do have 3 of 5 books are Marvel this week. So my next one here is Lucy Dreaming. Let's talk a little bit about Lucy Dreaming here. This is a book by Boom Comics. It is actually on our market watch as well. It's already at about double price. I feel like the only reason for that, though, is because it was a low order. I'm seeing a lot of places sold out already and selling it for close to $6. It's fun. It's got some, like, playful art in it, kind of almost kid-like stuff, if you are familiar with Boom, that we've come to learn from Boom, and, like, it's very Boom-esque art. So, kind of show you guys her falling asleep there, and after she falls asleep, you start getting into crazy dream sequences that are happening. So I'm just going to show you guys a couple of pages here. So you've got that very Boom art style, very, like, almost cartoon or kid-friendly art style, but a fun story overall, and I wanted to go ahead and highlight that this week. That is one of my only independent books we're going to be highlighting this week. Let's talk about another Marvel book here, and that one is going to be Avengers No Surrender number 685. Now, Avengers No Surrender 685 is continuing the story here. Last time we had the Red Hulk Iron Patriot mashup, and in this one, that Red Hulk Iron Patriot mashup is crashing with the Hulk. There's, again, some spoilers ahead I want to show you guys. Hulk definitely devastating that Red Hulk Iron Patriot mashup there. They're going back and forth at it for a second. And then, after that's said and done, Quicksilver has to rush in and save him, and Vision comes to the rescue and tries to fight off Hulk. So, there's 2 panels I just had to share with you guys here in this. You guys see Vision merging through Hulk. He's coming to fight him. And then, you have this scene where Vision is trying to get in Hulk's head. He's trying to calm him down. And on the very next page, this is the one I gotta share. Boom! Hulk smash Vision. This whole comic was great, but man, just the fights between Hulk and Vision here, and Hulk and the Red Hulk, it's been awesome. If you guys aren't following Avengers No Surrender, I've been really happy with it. I'm actually very disappointed that Marvel is going to go back and do their legacy numbering and change up their numbers again. I'm thinking about doing a separate video just on that, and even maybe one on some of the DC decisions being made. But overall, I've really liked this, and I really like the legacy Marvel. Like, keep that legacy numbering. We don't want to go back to old numbering, or to renumbering at 1. Next issue we're going to talk about, though, is going to be Justice League. For my DC pick of the week, I was in between a handful of them. I almost went with Deadman, I almost went with Aquaman, but I wanted to talk about Justice League for two reasons. One, I really did like the story this week. I'm interested to see where the story goes into next week, but partly I want to talk about this character on the front here, Red Lion, because to me, it feels a little bit like a Black Panther ripoff. He is I almost want to say he's a king, if I remember right, and he's in Africa, and he's fighting off the Justice League throughout. They have kind of like merged into his war here, and there's a couple of scenes I wanted to show you guys real quick of the fights there. Oh, flipping around to the wrong ones. So you've got, the Justice League helping out in Africa in general, and then they kind of get into the war scenes. You have that Red Lion attacking Cyborg there, and I'm going to show you guys the last page. Oh, boom. Red Lion dragging off Cyborg, telling him that it is their war now. I liked the story, but I gotta say, Red Lion reads so much like Black Panther to me that it's a little on the edge of me being concerned. I know Black Panther's really popular right now, but, it feels almost like blatant copyright. And it's not copyright technically, but man, it's kind of blatant in my opinion. Despite all that, though, I felt like it was worth highlighting this book, and unless I'm wrong, I think this is the first appearance of Red Lion, so if he does end up becoming a key character, this might be good. If I am wrong about that, if you guys know if Red Lion's been in another book, please let me know in the comments below. I didn't double check that before starting the video today. Finally, we have one more Marvel book to wrap this up, and if you didn't know, of course, it's going to be Thanos. Thanos is just too hot right now. There's going to be some spoilers to what's in the book, including that it might affect some market stuff if you've been watching all the Thanos markets. This book's another book that's going for $15 to $20 already. It is sold out a lot of places online. If you can go get it at that cover price of $3.99 today, go do it. Go to your local comic store. This is why your local comic store is your best friend. If they're a good comic store, most of the time they're going to keep these at that same price, at least for a week or 2 weeks before they start putting them on the walls or on the shelves and putting the price up a bit. So I just want to show you a couple of things that happen. I mean, right off the bat, you see Silver Surfer kind of wielding Mjolnir there. He's all blackened out. And right off the bat, we see that Cosmic Ghost Rider fighting Silver Surfer, and Silver Surfer kills him. Just boom, he just don't care. So that was a big one. Cosmic Ghost Rider is why so much of this book's gone up. I also love this. Maestro Hulk being choked out by Silver Surfer here, holding Mjolnir. So this is huge. Silver Surfer's holding Mjolnir in this one. Cosmic Ghost Rider, who caused the last issues to jump, is dead in this one. And Silver Surfer, wielding Mjolnir, does not make it through the issue. Is the last thing I was going to show you guys. Oh, I might have skipped past it already. So you got Thanos stuff here. Boom. At least takes off his arm right there. The Thor wielding arm chopped off. All of these things being said, this is why this book's blowing up. This is why this series is blowing up. I do expect the series to go back down a little bit after the Infinity War releases, but this is exactly what I'm expecting out of it right now. And it's like $15 to $20. If you can pick it up today at your local comic store at $3.99, I highly, highly recommend it. With that being said, I got two more books we're going to talk about real quick that are some honorable mentions this week. First is Ice Cream Man. Another one that's actually already going up in price. I think I've seen it some places going almost double already. We are on issue 3 of Ice Cream Man with Image Comics, and I'm really liking it. It's ridiculous. I really don't care where I flip to. Let's flip to any random pages here. Like, look at this art. It's beautiful. It's got bright, vibrant colors. And the story is just wacky as all get out. I highly, highly recommend you all pick it up. And our last honorable mention of the week is Weapon H. No big market watch stuff on Weapon H yet, but I would note that some of the variant covers for it are going up. I was always a little in between on Weapon H when it was first coming out. I wanted to give this first issue a try, and I was a little more impressed than I had expected. I love the art. Let's just show you guys like the first couple pages. The art is very crisp. I enjoyed that a lot, and don't want to spoil too much, but it did have a fun storyline, and where was I trying to go? Boom. You got Doctor Strange getting involved here, Wendigo's involved, all over. I liked it. And if you guys enjoyed the Weapon of Mass Destruction storyline, this is continuing off of that, and I would highly recommend you pick up Weapon H. With that all being said, let's go through them one more time. So our honorable mentions this week were Ice Cream Man and Weapon H. And then beyond that, we of course had our pick of the week is Thanos. Justice League, the introduction of Red Lion, I'm pretty sure. Avengers 685, No Surrender. Lucy Dreaming, and we're going to end on that Thor, the Mighty Thor, number 705, the Art Germ variant. Now, these are all my picks of the week and a little bit of a market watch for y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. In the background, I've had a little bit of music playing from ALBVS Music here on YouTube. Go ahead and check them out. They're an awesome band with some copyright-free music, and I've been sharing them on some of my videos here lately. That all being said, I am Saccora with Pop Culture Theory. You guys can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/Saccora. If you want, you can throw me $1 a month there so I can do things like get rid of the logo in the corner of the video. All the money I make on there is going to be used to wrap back into this channel and make my stuff better. So, thank you all for tuning in today for our Market Watch and New Comic Book Day Picks of the Week for March 21st, 2018. I am Saccora with Pop Culture Theory, and I will catch you all next time.